Hey everyone, it's Steve from the garden. In today's video, I'm going to be harvesting some of my celery. I got one celery that was planted out in full sun, and then I have the other group that's planted in a trench, which doesn't get quite as much sun, but should have enough. So after harvest, I'm also going to go through how I'm going to preserve that for the winter. Now this is the plant that's in full sun. It probably should have been harvested a little sooner. So let's go ahead and see if I can't cut this out. Definitely get the celery smell. So here's the plant. Actually, it's got like a little mini piece that came off. So like this dead one here, I'll just pull that one off. Same with this one here. And this one over here. Now on your left, this is the one from the full sun. On your right, these are the ones from the trench. Now the one that was in full sun definitely got larger, but I would say that the ones that were in the trench, they actually look healthier overall. And it probably takes 1.5 to 2 of these to equal one that was in full sun. Now the one in full sun, I didn't shade it at all. So the stalks are really green. For the one in the trench, kind of being down in the trench, you got like a natural blanching in there, and so the stalks are paler, at least for the part that you eat. These are 2 more from the trench. These are definitely smaller than the first 2. But again, overall, they probably look a little healthier. Next, I'm going to take you outside and show you how I'm going to preserve these for the winter. First step was to clean up all the stalks and then rinse them off. The second step was to bring a pot of water up to boiling and throw the celery stalks in there. And I boiled them for about 3 minutes. Next, I have a container with cool water in it. So I'm going to take the celery stalks out of the hot water, put them into the cool water to stop them from cooking. Once they've cooled off, I'm going to just put them onto a clean towel here and use a second towel to kind of dry them off. They don't have to be perfectly dry, but if you can get them reasonably dry, that should be good. Once I've dried them off, I'm going to put them into a pan that's lined with parchment paper. And now I will put these in the freezer for about 15 minutes. It just allows me to kind of flash freeze them a little bit so that they don't stick together when I put them in a freezer bag. After the first 15 minutes, I kind of shuffled them around a little bit and put them in for another 15 to 20 minutes. And now I'm going to go ahead and just put them into a freezer bag, at which point they can go back in the freezer until I need to use them. Oh, there we go. This bag's ready to go. Now I have more plants outside, so I'm going to fill up, a couple more bags with this using the same process I just showed you. And I know I have more plants than I actually need, so any extras I'll end up giving away. I also want to point out that the ones I've grown in the trench, they ended up turning out much better in terms of quality than that one that was grown in full sun. The one that was grown in full sun, even though it was bigger, the actual quality of the celery was just not that good, so I didn't end up using that one at all. For me, my main use of celery is in soups and stews, and with this being the end of August, this is the perfect time to get the celery ready because the season for doing soups and stews is coming up soon. With that said, hope you enjoyed. Hope you got something out of this, and we'll see you on the next one.